started university, I was really like, oh, am I gonna make friends? And lectures and teaching actually started happening. It was like, wow, I'm actually settled. I'd made a few friends, I had plans, my schedule was packed.
ARU became more of a support system.
Throughout these 3 years, I become more confident. I also start learning to become a leader.
I've built really strong relationships with people that I feel like will go on further outside of uni.
Teachers and other staff are always ready to help.
At ARU, it was literally the best experience I could have ever asked when it came to the whole university life. Even though COVID came around, ARU did well to maintain the whole thing.
I was ready for this new journey because I was going to study something I always wanted to.
The connections which I made here will have a very big impact on my life. It will benefit me in the future.
When I will graduate and walk on the stage, all the girls who have ever wished for education and they wanted to achieve something higher in life, all of them will be graduating with me that day.
This is like the best decision I've ever made.
I'm really excited for the future. I want to see what is to become of me.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I've changed a lot in this uni.
I couldn't ask for anything more than this.
What message would you give to the class of 2022?
Congratulations for reaching this point and look forward to the journey ahead.
You've come through one of the hardest times that I think that any generation of students has had, and you've come out on top.
The world is your oyster. You know, there's no limitations to what you can achieve.
You make us proud.
Give them hell.
I'm so proud to be a part of ARU, and I hope you are too. It's a wide community getting wider around the world, and it's a proud boast to say I am an Anglia Ruskin graduate. Well done.
What I want to become in future is professional footballer,
cybersecurity analyst.
I'm going to be the Prime Minister.
Day lawyer.
Public health professional.
Emergency medicine.
Software engineering.
Physician associate.
To be an actress.
In the future, I would like to be a successful person and happy person.
Professional actor.
Senior lecturer in history.
Managing director.
CG supervisor.
Alumni officer.
PhD student.
Veteran.
Chairperson of the National Youth Environment Council. Volunteer for the Royal British Legion.
Registered music therapist.
Founder of Little Lifts.
Honorary graduate.
We all should be really proud of ourselves and we deserve this.
afternoon, everyone. Please do take a seat. On behalf of the Academic Registrar, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you to Chelmsford Cathedral for today's very warm ARU graduation ceremony. We have all gathered here to celebrate your success, the class of 2022. I think it is fair to say that as a cohort, you have had one of the more unconventional higher education experiences. I am sure there will have been times when you had your doubts as to whether you would ever get to a graduation ceremony. But you have, and very well done to you all, for undertaking your studies in such unprecedented circumstances. Graduation ceremonies follow a tradition that dates back to the 15th century, and it is a tradition which has evolved since. Roughly translated, graduation means taking a step, and graduation symbolises the move of the former student, now called a graduand, into a new role in society as a graduate, where they will use the skills and talents developed during their studies to contribute to the future advancement of our society. As each graduand crosses the stage, they will pause, doff their hat and bow to the Vice-Chancellor, who will respond in kind to acknowledge their success and moreover to symbolise their transition to their new role as a graduate. We will applaud them for their success so far, but also in anticipation of the contribution we expect them to make to society in the future. At the conclusion of our ceremony, the Vice-Chancellor will formally admit all new graduates into the community of scholars. And as the new members of that community, as the academic procession leaves the stage, the new graduates will join the procession, and that will bring our ceremony to a close. During proceedings, those graduating with higher research degree awards will have their hood placed on them by the Vice-Chancellor to indicate that they have attained the very highest levels of academic achievement. So it is now time to begin our formal proceedings. I hereby declare the ceremony to be in session, and I call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Roderick Watkins, to address you. Vice-Chancellor.
Graduands, family, friends, colleagues, as Vice-Chancellor of Anglia-Ruskin University, I'm delighted to join you this afternoon at your very hot graduation ceremony. And firstly, to all those graduating today, my congratulations on reaching this milestone and graduating from your chosen course. Today is a day of great celebration. It's an opportunity for each of you to take stock, to reflect, and to celebrate your achievements to date, but also to look forward to the exciting careers that stretch out in front of you. And whatever career you enter, you are the future. You now have the opportunity and the responsibility to embrace and promote change, to implement new ideas and new ways of working. The passion, energy, and commitment that led you to undertake your ARU degree and gave you the strength and resilience to succeed in that task, despite all the challenges you will have faced, including those posed by this dreadful pandemic, can now be applied to building your careers and realizing your aspirations. And whether your future lies in education, health, social care, business, law, science, technology, or the arts, with your passion and your expertise, you really can now make a difference, helping society address the challenges that we all face. And we will have succeeded in our task if we have helped you to develop the skills, confidence, and determination to influence and lead your professions, to promote change, and to achieve your ambitions. As well as serving our students, we at ARU are fully committed to serving our region and the communities in which we are based. Economic development, social inclusion, business support, tackling health inequalities, these are all fundamentally important elements of our mission, transforming lives through innovative, inclusive and entrepreneurial education and research. And despite all the challenges that we have all faced together, we have had another highly successful year at ARU. We have made extraordinary progress on our journey to open a new university in Peterborough, ARU Peterborough, which will welcome its first cohort of students in September. And this new university will provide life-changing opportunities for thousands of local people who may not previously have considered degree-level study, and deliver a skilled local workforce that will meet employers' needs. And in November last year, we were awarded the Queen's Anniversary Prize for our world-leading research in music therapy, and in particular, our research with people living with dementia and their carers and families. In January, we opened the first Samaritans University Hub in the UK on our Cambridge campus, and the Chelmsford Hub will be opening soon. And in April, we were ranked first in the UK and 20th in the world out of more than 1,100 universities for health and well-being in the Times Higher Education Impact Rankings. And our students won innumerable prizes, including the Klaus Flugger Prize for debut children's book, the top prize, the Sir Lenny Henry Award at the Royal Television Society's Student Television Awards, and the new talent category at the World Illustration Awards. And we are a genuinely global community of students and researchers. We attract students from over 135 countries, and they flourish with us because they find a second home here. And our researchers, too, have worldwide reach and impact. And in this year's National Research Excellence Framework, 16 of our research areas were identified as including world-leading research. And our researchers are tackling real-world issues, from improving internet safety for teenagers to changing the lives of people living with dementia, from developing compassionate resilience in healthcare workers to addressing the global burden of eye disease. And our researchers responded rapidly to the outbreak of COVID-19 by committing to research that would help us to understand and develop interventions to address the massive impact that the pandemic was having on all our communities. Their work included research into ways to speed up coronavirus testing, how COVID-19 affects the eyes, how it's making tinnitus worse, and an investigation into innovative drug combinations that can reduce complications in COVID-19 patients. So in our research, as in our education, we are having real, tangible impact on people's lives, and that's something of which we are all really proud. But above all, we define our success as a university by the positive impact we have on the lives of our students and the communities we serve. And for us to succeed, we will need your help as our newest alumni, because the support we receive from our alumni and friends really matters, adding value to the education we can provide our students and helping our researchers to push boundaries. So please help us to build links with your networks and your professions, and please spread the good word about your university. Before I close, I would please like to pay special tribute to your families and friends who have given you their constant support throughout your education. You and we owe them our sincere gratitude. So please join me in thanking them. Thank you. And I would also please like to thank my colleagues, the staff right across ARU, for their tireless work and professionalism and their extraordinary commitment to supporting you and all in our community through the challenges of the pandemic. But above all, once again, my warm congratulations to you all. I do hope you enjoy your day. I wish you well wherever your ARU degree takes you, and please do stay in touch. ARU is your university for life, and your success and our success are inextricably linked. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, thank you. We now come to our main business for today's ceremony, the presentation to the Vice-Chancellor of those receiving awards today. And I now call upon Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Dean of Faculty, Professor Nigel Harrison, to come to the podium to present to the Vice-Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care. For the award of Foundation Degree in the Arts, Early Years and Education, Sophie Blanche Cudmore. Rebecca Sadler. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education, Primary Education Studies, Courtney Maisie A. White. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Primary Education Studies, Sarah Av Keeson. Imogen May Bennett. Rebecca Jane Birch. Amy Lauren Bird. Abigail Blackshaw. Caroline Brown. Emily Elizabeth Brown. Amy Burrows. Fallon Olivia Byrne. Katrina Carter. Tony Marie Childs. Natasha Deanna Cook. Lauren Jane Dennis. Samantha Jade Derrick. Rosie Ellis. Jennifer Sarah Garrett. Megan Marie Golding. Amy Joan Patricia Hamilton. Amelia Valerie Rose Hart. Megan Alice Haste. Chloe Louise Hawkins. Megan Johnson. Kerry Leanne Knight. Rebecca Ann Knights. Hannah Lloyd. Holly India H. Lodge. Chloe Helen Marsh. Lauren Kimberly McIntyre. James Thomas Mead. Elise Mills. Lauren Eleanor Mitchell. Katie Louise Moore. Hannah Elizabeth Morgan. Lucy Moulding. Alicia Catherine Mount Stevens. Daisy Rose Neal. David William H. Palmer. Maddie Parish. Amy Jane Parsons. Charlotte Emily Quill. Charlotte Jane Reed. Zara Jane Regan. Lucy Saunders. Sarah Rebecca Scott. Olivia Sharp. Amber Jade Sturgeon. Rebecca Nicola White. Tracy White. Sophie Deborah Wright. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma, Global Military Veterans and Family Studies, Andrew John Cleave. For the award of Master of Science, Global Military, Veteran and Family Studies, Anna Louise Bell. Perry Devlin. Patricia Mazarura. For the award of Master of Arts, Social Work, Adironki Adibeyo. Adebuseo Alusei Ajbad. Kemisola Busola Aki Usola. Mike Kure Chim Hainai. Rachel Anu Olu Wapo George. Sarah Lynn Hitchcock. Mercy Foluso Aku Isan. Tina Onyika Isimore. Rutendu Anita Makamba. Cheyenne Masson. Sundial Patience Mwanasai. Mabel Naluli. Lynn Nahanga. Catherine Najeri Najenga. Holly Ann Norris. Emma Jackson Natirai. Olu Watoyin Abiodun Odiyamai. Olu Bukola Olu von Mileo Olu Dimiyu. Olugbenga Oluwa Tuminiyi. Vice-Chancellor, that partially completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
Professor Nigel Harrison, thank you. We have many distinguished academics at ARU, and I would like to ask one of them, Hannah Durham, Deputy Head of School, to come to the podium to offer a few words. Popular choice.
Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, honoured guests, family, friends, and graduands, it is a great pleasure to have been asked to speak to you all today. I've only got 5 minutes to cover just how utterly amazing you all are, so I'll need to talk fast. Those of you who have been in my lectures will be used to this, although unfortunately hearing me live means you don't have the option of putting me on half speed. We are here today to celebrate the wonderful achievements of this amazing group of students. And it's a double celebration. We have our first ever cohort of accelerated primary education studies students graduating today. I speak for the whole team when I say how absolutely ARU proud we are of every single one of you. Your determination to succeed, your ability to take on our feedback and make improvements, even when you're hitting grades in the 70s and 80s, and the incredibly supportive communities you have created is inspirational. You have all played an important part in your own and each other's success, no matter what life has thrown at you. When we think about what graduation means, common definitions point towards the successful completion of a course of study at university, college, or school, for which you receive a degree or a diploma. The fact that you are sat here today is evidence of that success, but you have done so much more than complete a course of study. You have questioned things you thought you knew. You have developed new perspectives, new ways of thinking. You have overcome challenges and demonstrated outstanding resilience. You have laughed, you have cried, mostly in my module, sorry about that, and you have made lifelong friends. And in the midst of it all, March 2020 happened. The world shifted on its axis and we were all faced with a new kind of normal, right in the middle of your degree. This was a new normal that replaced face-to-face contact with lectures via Teams, one that took away the stolen coffee breaks between seminars and the late-night library cramming sessions, one that changed your university experience. But you didn't give up. You created a new online community. We met each other's pets. Children of all sizes joined in the lectures and seminars. My own frequently appeared in various states of undress. You thought the online classes would mean escaping from role play and Drew's dressing up box. But the Kung Fu punctuation lectures proved you wrong. We all juggled being key workers with family life and university studying, somehow still managing to fit it all in. When we came back to campus, things were different, but you embraced these changes, and slowly some of the things you loved started to make a comeback. The coffees, the library sessions, the post-seminar gin and tonics in the SU. There was even the addition of a late-night Chinese takeaway in one of the tutorial sessions. But above all, we learned how to support each other even more as we navigated our way through uncharted territories. Yes, your tutor supported you, but you also supported us, giving us feedback on what worked and what didn't, being patient with us as we asked, "Can you all see that?" for the 10th time, whilst trying to share our screens. Your commitment to your studies is key to your success, and each and every one of you should spend a long time being very proud of your achievements. And then there are lots of other people who helped us on the way. To name a few, the library teams who worked tirelessly to make sure we had all the online resources we needed. The Study Skills Plus tutors who didn't stop helping with referencing or critical writing. The cleaning teams who kept us safe when we were back on campus. And of course, your family and friends. The takeaway costas to keep you going, the supportive words and hugs when it all got too much, the proofreading and word counting. So thank you, everyone, for helping us get here today. This is more than a celebration of completing a course of study. Today, we celebrate everyone's part in the success of our graduates. Midway through my own master's degree, I found myself at something of a crossroads in my life. I was stuck and I couldn't see a way forward. There were so many possibilities in front of me and I didn't know which direction to go in. I received advice from someone. They told me I couldn't do it all. I couldn't teach and lecture and have children and start a doctorate. I would just have to choose. Well, wouldn't they be surprised today? I heard this will be on YouTube later. Maybe I'll send them the link. What grounded me, what made me see that anything is possible, were the skills I gained in my undergraduate degree. The thirst for knowledge, the ability to try again, to give everything my best effort. The knowledge that if I worked hard enough, I could indeed have all of those things and more. And when I first arrived at ARU as a senior lecturer practitioner, the people here supported me to believe that, yes, I could do it all. On that sunny first day in September 2019, we asked some of you to define education, and I shamelessly take these words from one of your definitions. Education is empowering students to believe in themselves, achieve the once thought impossible, and create a foundation for a happy and fulfilling career. These aren't my words, these are yours. The start of my journey, my career, my love of learning, the place I discovered where I wanted to be was my undergraduate degree. But your degrees are just the start of your own amazing adventures, the key to unlocking doors. As ARU graduates, you will go out into the world empowered, ready to embrace change, ready to achieve amazing things, with the skills needed to be happy and fulfilled in whatever career you choose, whether that be teaching or something else. And you know what? In 10 years' time, when you come back and tell me you're teaching and travelling the world, pursuing further study and juggling 17 amazing projects, I won't be surprised. The sky is the limit for you. And if anyone tries to tell you you can't do it, just show them the date on your graduation certificate. Because if you can complete a degree in a pandemic, you can do anything. Thank you.
Hannah, thank you very much. We now continue with the presentation of those receiving awards today, and I call upon Professor Nigel Harrison to return to the podium to continue the presentation to the Vice-Chancellor of graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care. Professor Nigel Harrison.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to continue the presentation of graduands from the Faculty of Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care. For the award of Master of Arts, Social Work, Elizabeth Osaruk Opechi. Beatrice Owusu Amangray. Evangelista Ferro. May Abongwi Sabanda. Christine Sailu Mesai. Mamaseo Ruth Stevens. Samantha Jane Stukins. Imelda Chainonyi Hugwu. Vanessa Zuwara Duka. For the award of Bachelor of Science, Healthcare Studies, Tammy Hassan. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education, Paramedic Studies, Sean Barber. Harry Bartram. Luke John Bone. Hannah Butu Rira. Harriet Butler. Mark Brian Dawson. Emma Joy Fulford. Luke Daniel Christopher Gill. Hannah Gorman. Doreen Holstein. Jane Hopkins. Hayley Tracy Purser. Jessica Lowing. Bryony Oxborough. Rebecca Kerry Passmore. Stephen Phillips. Tom Rice. Lewis Roberts. Georgina Mary Self. Laura Smiley Henson. Rachel Alice Elizabeth Watts. Emma Jane Florence Williams. Vivian Ellen Yendell. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Paramedic Science, Lola Adeyemi. Sahar Bakshai. Lily Parsley Barnett. Annie Marie Bickers. Ellie Louise Boag. Eleanor Jane Brown. Rebecca Clark. Samuel James Cooper. Louise Cross. Lucy Abigail Daplin. Luke Doyle. Keisha Jade Dwyer. Skylar Ellis. Connor Fitzpatrick. Catherine Mary Fox. Samantha Goshawk. Bethany Mary Grace. Lois Ann Hancock. Lucy Hawkins. Isbath Hussein. Kayla Hutton. Owen Richard Howard Jones. Laura Kathleen Kiernan. Christine Itamba Kirabira. Greg Kabayel. Abigail Little. Rebecca Catherine Llewellyn. Charlotte Lloyd. Joseph Kevin Long. Lucy Hannah Long. Rebecca Masters. Thomas Alexander Meek. Aisha Mehta. Michaela Mitchell. Michael Stewart Mitchell. Joseph Connor Newton. Francesca Kirsten Noonan. Lisa Owens. Sean Quinn. George William Rice. Nikita Mako Roberts. Tane Ryan. Emily Sanders. Jessica Daisy A. Stern. Emma Louise Taylor. Kian Upton. Amber Louise Wilkinson. Chloe Jane Williams. Vice-Chancellor, that completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
Professor Nigel Harrison, thank you. Many congratulations to you all. In addition to your success, there are many fellow graduands with whom you studied but who are not attending today's ceremony for a variety of reasons. In their absence, would you please join me in acknowledging their success? We are now nearing the end of our ceremony, but first I should like to ask Elizabeth Opecci, one of our wonderful new graduates, to come to the podium to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of those receiving awards today. Elizabeth.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow graduates, it is my pleasure to offer the vote of thanks today from myself and on behalf of all the students graduating at this ceremony. This academic journey has not been an easy one. Everything, literally everything, had to be put on hold to meet the demand of the course. It was challenging. Some of us considered pulling out of the course every step of the way. But here we are today, rejoicing with pride. We made it against all odds. We started school at the peak of the pandemic, and we finished just as the government started to relax the COVID-19 restrictions. Most of us even contracted the virus, But that did not stop us. We were unstoppable. I know I'll be echoing the feelings of my fellow students by saying we were adamant not to look back and determined never to give up. We are proud today because we have reached our destination. As we depart from the university in a professional domain, we have been equipped with the knowledge, skills, and value, and a strong determination to positively impact our society and profession. We earn this privilege and must feel incredibly proud of ourselves. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I want to take this time to thank the academic staff of Anglia Ruskin. I thank you for your very high-quality teaching and intellectual stimulation. We will never forget how you inspired us in class and made us believe in ourselves. For all your invaluable advice and guidance, and for supporting us to be the best we can. You set high expectations for us because you wanted us to maintain the high academic standard the school is proud of and ultimately be an asset to our world. It was challenging, but today we're proud to thank you for stretching and pushing us beyond what we thought we could achieve. I will not fail to mention other valuable staff who in the background played a huge part in our success. The placement team, the library staff, the student support team, the welfare team, the admin team, and everyone else who worked behind the scenes to ensure that we had a unique experience at Anglia Ruskin. Indeed, your hard work and dedication allowed us to fulfill our potential, and we just want to say thank you. My thanks also goes to our inestimable guests, friends, and families who are present here today to rejoice with us. We thank you for believing in us and supporting us throughout our academic journey, for taking over all our other responsibilities so that we can maintain focus on our studies. You supported us financially and proofread our work. Surely, without your love, your kindness, and support, we would not have made it and be successful in the way that we have done today. We are grateful for your contributions. Fellow graduates, whilst today marks the end of this stage in your lives, I believe you will profoundly and significantly impact your profession and the lives of those around you. Finally, I would like to leave you with a few words. Don't just be another graduate. Dare to be different and be the best you can. Taking a cue from the organizational behavior, being driven by a local authority, go and inspire yourselves and others. Be innovative, think creatively, be curious, challenge the status quo, deliver quality service, and collaborate to improve and deliver shared solutions and services. You've always dreamt of having this qualification. Now you have it, but remember, no one but yourself can define your limits. So go forward and make a difference. Class of 2022, I wish you the best in all your endeavors in the coming weeks, months, and years. Thank you.
Elizabeth, thank you and very well done. I now call for one final time on the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Roderick Watkins, to address the new graduates.
So now, please, will all those who were presented to me on the stage this afternoon, will you please stand? As Vice-Chancellor of Anglia Ruskin University, I hereby admit you to the degrees, diplomas and awards for which you have been presented to me today. As a member now of the community of scholars, take all that you have learned into society and uphold the values of freedom of thought and scholarship. Our warmest congratulations to you all.
Honoured guests, that brings us to the end of our ceremony, and I hereby declare proceedings closed. Can I now please ask you all to stand for the academic procession?
Thank you.